Hello everyone. Good morning. It's about 7 a.m. in the morning right now, 8 a.m. thereabout. So remember everything I showed you in my previous video in terms of where we were with our land preparation and farming processes for our second batch of tomato farming for 2025. I'm at the farm right now, so it's still not very bright, so I'm not sure how bright this video would be, but just manage it. Just yeah. So this is our nursery, right? So I'm in the nursery right now, and this is it. So what I would do is I'm going to show you before and after. Everything I'm showing you right now is what the nursery currently looks like here. And you can see how lovely it looks. You can see this is like the best nursery we've had. Look at the distance from the tray. This is really tall. This is like over 15 centimeters tall in terms of the stem. This is the best nursery we've had ever, like ever. And one thing you would notice with this nursery is the ones on the floor are not just the ones doing well. Everything is doing very well. Just imagine. This is beautiful. This is really nice to see. Really nice to see. Like literally you can't even find the tray if you struggle to see the nursery tray. This is what your nursery should look like. This is really what your nursery should look like. Beautiful. Everywhere is green, no traces of yellowing and all that. So just a disclaimer, even if you're seeing traces of yellowing, sorry, that's a bike. Even if you're seeing traces of yellowing in your nursery rather, that's not a reason to panic, right? Just chill. Because I noticed a few yellowing here and there, but that can be just a result of too much water. Now if this is your first time watching my video, if you've watched one before, the one before this video, that was where we're doing the preparation. This place was pretty much cleared. Our nursery was really much at the inception stage. Also, if you want to see how we do this, refer back to previous videos where I showed how you can do your nursery. Now I want to go on to show you what the farm looks like. You can see this is pretty much cleared. Now I'm going to put what this place looked like before and what it currently looks, and this is what it currently is. Also, there's this very farm right here. I remember I was here just a few weeks ago when I recorded the video, and I showed you how terrible this place looked and everything. And you can see right now for yourself that everywhere is cleared, the ridges, everything. Our drip tape is properly set. Our bamboo is set. So literally we are good. We're set for transplant, and today is Monday. On Thursday we should transplant, so in another 3-4 days we should be transplanting. So in another 3-4 days we should be transplanting on this farm and on this farm. All right. Everything is pretty much set. We're good to go. We're ready. We're excited for the new farming season. I can't really wait. You can see how lovely this looks. Beautiful. I'm very excited. I really cannot wait. And just a piece of advice, one thing you must pay very close attention to when you are starting out, particularly a farming season, is your nursery, the soil preparation, because pretty much everything you do before these are the pre-planting exercises. Pretty much everything you do within this phase of your farm determines how much yield you're going to get, determines how well your farm is going to do. Literally it determines everything, right? Every single thing, because oftentimes we have situations where people do not do proper land preparation, poor pre-planting processes, and then eventually when they get to plant, they're struggling. They're trying to do one thing, they're trying to apply more foliar fertilizer, more manure, more all of this stuff. These are all things that could have been avoided if you just did the necessary things right from the onset, right? So once you're done transplanting, you literally just get to do farm management, right? Just carry out good agricultural practices. Gap. um, you spray your insecticide when it's due. um, you spray your, which are pesticides. You spray your foliar fertilizer when it's due. You spray your fungicides when it's due. You apply your fertilizers. For in the case of tomato, we'll do 14 days after transplanting, and we will do every 14 days of application of NPK up until harvest. And even during harvest, I think we do that also. We did that last time, and our yield was pretty much good, very very good. Right, so um, this is all of the farm down to that region. So I just want to, so you can imagine, this is, I'm walking very fast, and you can imagine how big and large this property right here is. Now I want to show you something. Everything you're seeing right here, these are some grasses that we're going to, these are actually not grasses per se. These are residues from tomatoes that we did. You know, we just harvested, this is July, we just completed harvest last month, and we're up and ready already. So these were just tomato seedlings that dropped on the floor and all that stuff, the seeds, and also they are regrowing. But we're going to clear all of that stuff because we need the area clear. Now, this place, as clear as it is right now, was just looking exactly like this. Just like this a few weeks ago. A few weeks ago, this was exactly what this place looked like. This place, as clear as it is, was looking exactly like this. So I'm just showing you all of this to say that your farm might not be the best, in the best positions right now, best shape right now, but anything that is good, someone put effort into making it good. I'm just saying that it's really not a lazy man's job. So you have to put in the effort, you have to put in the work. But again, one beautiful thing about farming is once it's harvest season, you smile. All right, you literally just smile to the bank, and you're excited, you're happy, you're pumped, and all that stuff. But everything leading up until that harvest is very very critical. You miss one step, you pay the price. You miss a step, and it's going to be really detrimental. So pay close attention to all of these processes in terms of your manuring, your ridging, your nursery preparation, spraying your nursery regularly. And if you notice the water is too much, you withhold water, right? Really carrying out all of this very good agricultural practices is going to help you. Do not skip any space. Like I would always tell you, we spray foliar fertilizer every 4 days. We apply our pesticide 4 days at 4 days intervals. Good measurement. We also apply sometimes we do 5 days. 4 days is usually for cucumber, and usually for tomatoes we do 5 days. Sometimes we even do 7 days every week, so weekly or 5 days intervals. But I did 7 days before, but this time around I'm going to be doing 5 days, because as you grow, you try to make sure that you're more efficient, your efficiency increases. So that is what I'm trying to do this time around. I'm trying to improve. This is particularly what we did here, which is going to be showing on the screen, was our second season of farming. This is our third season in terms of farming solo, independently. All along it has been me working with my siblings, my brothers, in terms of their farming projects and all. But this is like me going solo and doing this for myself. This is our third season. So experience, we've gathered a lot of experience over time. So I really want to make sure that this is way better than the last time. Right, every single time you get to do a farming season, it should be clearly better than the last time. Right, you can see how our drip tape is laid on the floor, right on the ridges. So this is, you can see this one up. So some of these ridges were not really properly laid, so our workers are kind of relaying it. So you can see this is a little bit higher than this. So That's why these drip tapes are up, and we might not really need to use this drip tape as much, reason being that it's rainy season right now. But we're just having it as contingency, just in case we have a long period of time where we don't have water, then we would use it, right? So if we have a long period of time where we don't have water, like where we don't have adequate rainfall, then we will use our drip tape. You can see our tank right there. Our water system borehole is connected there, so we pump into this very tank right here, and we release the water from this tank across the farm. There's a hose there, a hose there, I'm not sure. Okay, I think you can see it from my video. I'm trying to use my hand, so that's it. That's a hose right there. It's just something like this. It's just something like this, exactly. That's what's at that end of the farm. So yeah, so these are all infrastructures that we have built already over time. So if you're doing this for the first time, that's why you need a training. So you can just hit me up, all right? Drop a message, and we can talk. You need to be trained. You need to prepare for this. Mind you, it wasn't as seamless as this when I started the first time. The first season was quite chaotic. I didn't know a lot of things. We dug wells. That's one of our well right there. But it's short of water right now. I'm not sure if you can see it properly. It might not be very visible, but it's just right there, right? So I'm not sure if you can. The point I'm trying to make is that all of the mistakes I made before, never, right? I didn't make them last time. Well, this season, February up until July, and I'm definitely not making. In fact, this is a serious improvement from what we did last time. We have our bamboos ready, we have our drip tape ready, we have our ridges ready. We're just waiting for Thursday to transplant, right? This was really never so. Last time we spent time because our ridges were not properly laid, so we delayed our nursery and all that. Transplanting was low, and you know the lifespan of this seedling we have is 90 days, right? Did I just say 90 days? Yeah, 3 months, 90 days within which you start fruiting and producing fruit for you. So we delayed our nursery and also delayed our transplant. So all of that stuff delayed everything.